lost quorum last time at the last meeting. Do you remember, Mr. Lewis? You now have quorum, and we would like to speak on that issue. Thank
But
you.
there's no public hearing agenda item on this particular agenda. Now, if a member wishes to allow that to happen, that's a different question. But on this, we don't have a public hearing component to this agenda item, to this agenda for this.
I think that you should allow the public to have a comment about that because it's going to affect us.
You did say it,
You did say that.
No,
Yes.
this deals with the.
Because he said that we could speak. Remember? Do you guys remember last time?
yeah.
So everybody, we're talking here, all right? Let's talk. All right, I just don't understand why you want to discuss related to number 7, other business, and the next steps of the open meetings law resolution.
Yes.
More than happy to allow you to do that.
Okay.
More than happy.
Great.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
I, as chair, want to recognize you and allow you to say a few words if you would, for the sake of us all here today. Keep it brief, but
I will try.
as powerful as ever. Go ahead.
What they're proposing is to sit there and have the community boards now do video conferencing instead of in person. And as a resident of a low, moderate income community, a lot of the residents in my community don't have access to internet service. This will completely disempower the residents in my community from being able to attend community board meetings. Because if you can't get on the internet because you don't have internet service, then you cannot participate. That's the first issue that we have. The second issue is that always, and some community boards, like mine, there's no chat. So we can't speak to anybody, we can't speak to our elected officials, we can't speak to their representatives, we can't get information. So we're left out of the process. Because the way in which they conduct Zooms, depending upon how liberal your community board is, you could be completely left out of the process. And this is how we are treated. We're treated like second-class citizens in our own community because we can't speak to each other, we can't get information that people bring to the community board. They say, oh, we're gonna leave it in the chat. Oh, we don't have chat. Okay. The third issue is the mute button. I don't know how many people have gotten muted. That's regular at my community board. So, they disempower us by having, the Zoom platform. Now, I don't have a problem with a shared platform where the community can come, but I believe that the community board representatives have to also come in person. You made the obligation to represent the people. So we have the right to go there and meet you and talk to you and conversate with you. I love talking to Reynoso. Did you see how nice I was with him? Yeah, he's my elected official. I should be able to go to a meeting, see him and say, hey, Reynoso, what's up with that text amendment? Okay, I can't do that in Zoom. I'm not allowed to do that in Zoom. And so I think that we need to stop thinking about just the convenience of the community board members who want to stay home. And I know, hey, I understand that. But these meetings are for the public. They are for us. They are for the residents. And we should be allowed to attend a meeting physically in person, speak to our elected officials, be able to raise our hand, tell our thoughts, and we should not be deprived of it because we don't have the money. So I believe that if they go through with this, that might be a class action lawsuit because you're depriving the public of being able to have access to a public meeting, and it's based upon the fact that you have to have internet service. And again, my community, predominantly, we are a moderate income community of color. Average income is what, 50,000, 60,000? What is it, Dante? 45,000. And so a lot of the residents in my community do not have internet service. And they have, for the last 2 years, been deprived of going to community boards. And we have a lot of seniors who come, who regularly participate, and I miss those voices. And so I am asking that you guys consider us. Thank you.
Thank you.